What's up out there? This is Brick from Brickhouse Garage. We're going to go over some of my favorite tools from Ryobi. It's a great entry-level brand. If you are want to get into woodworking or just home improvement stuff, you really can't beat the price for how long they last. They got a 3-year warranty. They're pretty strict about the 3-year warranty. I burned up a lot of drills just because I use them all day, all night when I'm building cornhole and farmhouse stuff. I drive a lot of like thick screws. So first up, we got their cordless sander. This thing is a beast. Do not put a 3 amp hour battery on that thing or else you'll smoke it. I actually have a video of me toasting one, just doing some sanding. But for the price, these have gone up in price. If you can find the older ones and the mouse style is good, but the pads are so expensive. These pads are dirt cheap, 5-inch. Next up, their flashlight. This LED flashlight is ridiculous. It has multiple beam functions. I'm not going to shine you in the face with it, but lasts a while on an 8 amp battery. It gets warm though, so be careful with that. This router is a blessing in disguise. It doesn't look like much. It's not that expensive, but I literally use this thing every time I touch a piece of wood. With the round over bit, you can clean up edges, make stuff look a lot more high end, and you can also use some of the other router bits to kind of put a stepped edge on it and make it even look more expensive, especially when you're doing plaques and like backer boards and stuff like that. So this is my #1 buy for if you're getting into woodworking. Get this guy. If you have to buy it by itself, buy it by itself. Number 2 is this angle grinder. This thing has saved my life 1,000 times. It actually has a tool in the head or in the handle for changing out the plates. You can get these things dirt cheap. They're always on sale at Harbor Freight, like a 5-pack for like $3. Man, I mow through them all the time, but I use that grinder for everything. I do a lot of metal and cutting up car parts and stuff like that, and this thing hasn't let me down yet. Again, be careful with these 3 amp hour batteries, man. They'll heat these things up pretty quick. For mobile, I pick up a lot of used wood and cheap wood, and to cut it up and get it in the back of the SUV, you can't beat this saw. I take about 4 batteries with me, and it mows through them, but like I said, I couldn't get away without it because I sold my truck, so now I'm working out of an SUV and picking up lumber. Usually I have to cut it down. And these big boys, this is the Airstrike. This is the staple gun. Does crown staples, and 3/8 is the shortest to inch and a half. It has adjustable settings for depth. It also has or for power, and then depth, how far you want to countersink it. So it's on the side here. As soon as you touch this little trigger down here, it turns on the LED so you can see what you're doing. You have to make sure this thing's dead flat or else it won't pull the trigger. That's a great buy. And then they also have a brad nailer. This brad nailer is really great for just gluing and tacking stuff together, checking fitment, making sure everything's square before you start sending screws. That's it for today. Ryobi, definitely a great entry-level brand. I can't say enough good stuff about it. Home Depot knocked it out of the park. It is the lowest end over at Home Depot, but you can get whole kits for $200. Check Black Fridays and Father's Day sales. You can usually get a huge set for $200. This one will never be included in it, but it's a great buy, and so is this. You'll get this guy, some saws, or some drills, a sawzall, and then that sander. So thanks for tuning in. All the links for this stuff will be in the description down below. And I'm Brickhouse Garage. You have a great day.